Happy holidays, everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about what my finals were like in grad school. Right now I'm currently a grad student at UC Irvine and I'm so relieved to be done with all of my finals. It could be very stressful trying to get everything together. Luckily, this quarter at UCI wasn't too intense compared to what my undergrad experience was like, but I'm going to talk a little bit about what I had to get prepared. This quarter, I took 4 different classes. I took a total of 18 units. The first final I'm going to be talking about is my Italian final. I've been studying Italian all quarter long, and I studied Italian in the summer as well when I went to Italy. And the final was just a typical written test, just like any other language course. Nothing too complicated. I just had to study my vocab and I didn't feel too stressed out about the test. I knew it'd be okay because I had been working hard all quarter and it ended up being fine. I ended up getting a B on my test, B in the class, we're done, good to go, passed. I learned a lot in that Italian class. I really want to be bilingual by the end of the year, so we'll see how it goes. The next class I'm going to be talking about is my voice performance class. So for short, we call it VP. Basically, this course is every Monday, and we present a piece to the class that we had been working on all quarter. At the end of the quarter, everyone has to go through a jury, which is basically presenting your piece to a panel. For graduate students, we have to prepare 5 different pieces, and the panel will ask to hear 3 different pieces. The pieces I worked on this quarter was with Werther Klad by Haydn, Achilles by Mozart. What did I work on this quarter? Depuis le jour by Charpentier, Caro Nome by Verdi, and I worked on Piangere la sorte mia by Handel. My jury went really well. For the upperclassmen, we actually have to present it in front of everyone in the department. So, you know, it could be a little bit of pressure, but as long as you practiced and did all the things you're supposed to do the whole quarter, it usually goes over just fine. The more difficult courses for me are writing courses, academic work. Although I'm in grad school, I have to admit I'm not the strongest academic type of person. I try really hard to pass my classes, trying to get the best grades I can, but I'm not perfect and my strength isn't actually academics. One of the courses that I'm required to take is bibliography, which is a course that kind of introduces you to annotated bibliography and how to do research. UC Irvine is a big research institution, and that's basically what the school exists for, to do research in like the medical field, in all kinds of scientific fields. But as a musician at UC Irvine, you have to also be a historian. I have my laptop right here in front of me, and because I don't have this memorized, this is a lot of information for me. One of my projects that I had to do for my bibliography class was some sort of research project, and my research project was comparing the 3 different endings of Turandot. Turandot was not completed by Puccini before his death, and he actually passed away before it was even finished. Franco Alfano was his predecessor and completed the opera for him. That way it could be premiered in 1926. The other ending that I took a look at was Luciano Berio, and that was the ending that was completed in the 1990s, and that is also a very commonly used ending. And the third ending that I had researched about was the Chinese composer Hao Weiya. He created his ending in 2007 for the grand opening of a big performing arts center in China, and he's the only actual Chinese composer to complete the opera. The other project I had to do for the course that was due by the end was a book review. I reviewed the book The Puccini Problem, which actually investigates the different receptions of Puccini's music during the era that he was alive within Italy and worldwide. So it was a very interesting read. One of my favorite teachers actually recommended me the book. It actually had a lot of context about Italian lifestyle and culture, and During that time, the Italians were actually worried that their society was declining. There was some sort of moral decline, so that was talked about a lot in the book. And the last final I had was for a course called Creative Practices. This class was for exploring compositional practices and how to create a piece of music, how to explore different ideas in composition. Before the class, I had explored composition just a little bit with the same professor. I've never really liked composing, to be honest. It was something that was so difficult for me, and I just always felt like a fake or stupid or something weird. I never felt comfortable composing. But after this class, I am really proud of my final project. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but to me, I'm like, wow, I actually created this. It cracks me up every time I hear it. I just laugh so hard when I hear this track. So give it a listen and let me know what you think about my DJ skills. So yeah, that's a description of the sort of things that I had to do for my graduate work at UC Irvine in music. I have a feeling as the quarters progress, things are gonna get a lot more stressful and complicated. Keep watching for updates in the future on what my finals are gonna be like throughout grad school. If you liked this content that you saw today, feel free to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll be posting more like it.